Retirement planning is an inexact science. Long-term financial planning involves a large number of variables, ranging from inflation and interest rates to investment performance and lifespan, making it difficult to get everything right. Generation Z, born between the mid-1990s and early 2010s, is entering adulthood with a generally positive financial outlook. Unlike earlier generations, they appear hopeful, with a major portion reporting improved financial situations and a strong belief in their capacity to meet retirement savings goals. However, let's begin today's video. The age to retire. The eldest members of Generation Z will turn 27 this year, indicating that they have a long way to go before retiring. But it's never too early to begin making future plans. In this case, one of the first things they need to decide is when they want to retire. A recent survey found Gen Z is aiming for an early departure from the workforce with an average desired retirement age of 55. However, some people may find this difficult to accomplish. Gen Z is off to a great start. Gen Z first entered the workforce at a difficult period. Yes, it was shortly before the pandemic disrupted everyone's lives and caused the biggest inflation in decades in the United States. Despite this, the figures show that they're doing quite well. According to a recent Transamerica survey, they began saving for retirement at the median age of 19, and they have already saved an estimated $29,000. According to a New York Life survey, the average Generation Z worker has saved $6,267 for retirement in 2023. This is undoubtedly a good basis. A 27-year-old Gen Z worker with $29,000 in retirement savings today might end up with roughly $132 million at age 55 if they can invest roughly $537 per month or $644 annually, assuming they receive an average annual rate of return of 10%. Also, keeping all other conditions constant, if each of them increases their contributions by $200 every month, they could accumulate around $2 million by 55. But there are a lot of what-ifs here, and it's important to understand them so their retirement planning doesn't go way off track. Some Gen Zers have no retirement savings. The information above implies that a Gen Z worker has considerable savings and may allocate a significant percentage of their monthly salary to retirement. But this is not the case for everyone. According to the Transamerica survey, 11% of Gen Zers have no retirement savings, with other surveys putting the figure closer to 20%. Obviously, these people will have a harder challenge when retiring at 55 than others who already have a good savings routine. Many Generation Z members are battling with student debt and entry-level incomes, which limits the amount of free cash they can put toward retirement savings. This is not to imply they can't save enough for a good retirement, even if they haven't started saving yet. However, they may need to examine their timeline. Gen Z also faces another surprising obstacle in their own expectations. Transamerica reports that the average Generation Z worker believes they only need to save $250,000 for retirement. However, this is far from reality, especially for those hoping to retire around the age of 55. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, an average household headed by an adult 65 or older spent $57,818 in 2022. Future years will see an increase in that figure as costs continue to climb due to inflation. These projections suggest that a $250,000 retirement wouldn't go very far. Are these realistic amounts? A variety of factors influence the amount of money required to retire comfortably. One of the most significant of these is lifestyle. If your notion of retirement is to travel the world in first class, go on costly cruises, and spend most of your time in hotels, a standard retirement plan is not going to be enough for you. On the other hand, if you intend to live a passive, home-based retirement in a low-cost state like Mississippi, a standard retirement plan might be enough for you. But is the future really so bright? Those in Generation Z's older cohort who are already saving for retirement on a monthly basis should continue to do so while boosting retirement contributions annually or whenever they receive a raise. Those who have not yet started saving should do so as soon as possible, even if it means contributing a few dollars per month. As I told you earlier, depending on how big their requirements are, individuals should set aside time to calculate how much they may need for retirement if they haven't previously. Yes, once they know this figure, they can change their monthly savings goal accordingly. If retiring at 55 isn't possible with their present savings approach, there's still time to make adjustments. Moving ahead, they should check it at least once a year to confirm their plan is on track and make any required changes to it. But is the future really so bright? Gen Z's financial optimism is refreshing, but it must be balanced with a realistic view of the economic landscape and their personal financial status. While Gen Z currently has an advantage in the employment market, its long-term viability is uncertain. Economic cycles are a natural part of the system, and despite strong growth, headwinds remain for younger generations. Many people struggle with student loan debt, which stresses their bank accounts and budgets. According to a December 2023 Bankrate study, 74% of Gen Z borrowers have delayed making crucial financial decisions because of student loan debt. Inflation also reduces the purchasing power of savings over time. Market volatility and potential job market fluctuations are also concerns. Younger folks may also be obtaining help from their parents. The number of young adults aged 25 to 34 who live at home with their parents has increased by 80% since 2003, according to Census Bureau data. Generation Z's financial weakness in the face of a downturn is concerning. According to a February Bankrate research, over 18% of people lack emergency funds, leaving them vulnerable if they lose their jobs or unplanned expenses. While the job market is hot right now, it may not always stay that way, says Hannah Horvath, a certified financial planner and senior editor at Bankrate. It's crucial to have emergency funds in case you lose your job or suffer unexpected expenses. The rising cost of living, particularly housing, might lessen the power of Gen Z's seemingly impressive salaries. Finally, Gen Z's financial expectations are encouraging. Their emphasis on ensuring a stable future puts them well for long-term success. While early retirement may continue to be an unattainable goal for some, this ambitious generation can look forward to a secure and wealthy future. That is the end of this video. So what are your thoughts about today's video? Don't forget to leave all of your thoughts in the comments section below.